What's up folks, Stephen Bourne here from theshapeupmentor.com, and today we're talking about hydration and your water intake. And all this week we're covering the fundamentals of nutrition, and today is dedicated to water. So it's very, very important, but why is it important? More than 70% of our body's muscles and our blood is made up of water. So it's very, very important for our performance when you're in the gym, when you're running, when you're just functioning and not even training. It's very, very important. If you're even 1% dehydrated, you will lose performance and you will feel a little bit fatigued, lethargic. You're more likely as well to get injured because your muscles are like elastic, loads of little strands of elastic bands, and if they get dry, they're more likely to actually tear and snap, and you can get injured that way. Also, if you're not hydrated enough, you can also get headaches, you can feel thirsty, so you don't want to feel like that, and it can actually really affect your health if you do it long term down the road. So a really, really good tip that I use for my clients and that I use for myself is, as soon as I wake up in the morning, is I go down and before tea, coffee, breakfast, anything, I drink a big pint of water at room temperature. And if your tap water is cold, just throw in a bit of boiling water, you'll be grand. Just like a shot of boiling water, it'll heat it up a little bit and it'll make it a little bit more drinkable, because really, really cold water can disrupt and can have a bit of a negative effect on your digestive system, just because it might give you a little bit of discomfort. It's not terrible now, but it just might make you a little bit uncomfortable. So yeah, also your food intake can and will contribute to your hydration and your liquid intake, because soups obviously are full of water. Things like strawberries, oranges, watermelon, a lot of citrusy fruits and high water content, like obviously watermelon, it has water in it, and it's about 70-80% water, so it's really, really good, really nutritious. And the good thing is about it is it takes up a lot of space in your stomach, so you get fuller quicker. And it has very, very low calories, so it is a high volume food that you could eat to help satisfy you and kind of help you feel fuller, quicker and satisfied with lower calories. So it's a nice way, if you bulk up on those high volume foods, it's a nice way to lower your calories without really even trying. Yeah, so that's it. Your coffee, your tea and your coffee also contributes to your water intake, although it does have slight diuretic effects. And diuretic basically means that it's gonna kind of flush excess water out of your body. Only a little bit though, it's not too much, which is nice. A good thing is as well is to use slightly isotonic drinks. That's basically where you can get pure water. So if you drink too much water, you can actually flush important salts and sugars out of your system, and electrolytes, basically electrolytes, if you ever heard of that, that's basically salts and sugars, minerals that are in your blood, and that help your body function properly and give you energy. And if you eat a lot of pure water and you overhydrate, you can flush all them out, and that's not really good. You don't want that. So you can make up your own little isotonic drink by basically sprinkling a little bit of salt into it, and it's a really good pre-workout actually. Or you can even squeeze in a little bit of orange juice or lemon juice into your drink, just to make it a little bit more palatable too. A lot of people do that. Or even cranberry juice. It's really good, because cranberry juice is obviously very concentrate. It's quite strong, so some people, including my wife actually, she throws in a little bit of cranberry juice just to kind of give it a bit of a taste, because a lot of people don't actually like the taste of water, it's a little bit blah, but throwing in that stuff is a handy way of doing it. Also, you can try sparkling water. If some people really like sparkling water, and it is great for you, it can be really good for your digestion too, for a lot of people. I'm trying to think now. Oh yeah, a great tip would be to wake up in the morning. Oh, I said that already. Yeah, so that's it. Wake up in the morning, have your pint of water. It's a really good tip that I would urge everyone to do as soon as you wake up. So that's it pretty much, yeah. Being properly hydrated will contribute to your weight loss if you're looking to burn calories or lose weight, because when you're hydrated properly, you won't crave as much foods, because being thirsty can actually be mistaken for being hungry. So if you're drinking enough water and you're hydrated, it can actually curb your hunger, basically. So if you're feeling really hungry, and drink a little bit of water and say to yourself then after that, am I really hungry? And think about it. So yeah, that's it pretty much. What I would do as well, with every meal, I would have a small glass of water. Sip it throughout your meal. Have a small glass of water as well before some sort of exercise. Say if you're doing a class or playing football, don't have too much, because you don't want to have too much water swishing around your stomach and your system while you're trying to run around. During exercise as well, you should have about half a glass of water every half an hour. Stay hydrated, sip on it even throughout. And if you want to throw in a little bit of orange juice just to make it a little bit of a natural homemade isotonic drink. There's absolutely no need for Lucozades or anything like that, unless you're doing like triathlons. That's more of a hyper sugary. You don't need basically a drink that's too sugary like Lucozade. You can use that halfway through a very, very intense football match or rugby match, or at the end, just to replenish your energy stores, because you do need to replenish your energy after training, obviously. But for the normal Joe Soap general population, you don't need these energy drinks or sports drinks unless you're doing more than 60 minutes intense training, and you will get away with just water or a little bit of orange juice sprinkled into it, or cranberry juice, or a little bit of salt as well, because all the salt will replenish your minerals and your electrolytes, and it's really, really good to do that. So yeah, you will perform better in the gym, lifting weights or doing boxing or football or rugby, or just your normal long distance running or sprints or whatever like that, if you're properly hydrated. So do make it a priority. You will function better. And yeah, if you have any questions, do pop me a comment, do DM if you want to talk to me personally or whatever. And like, share, tag a mate that doesn't drink enough water. And yeah, have a good day. I will see you tomorrow. We are going to be talking about, it's a surprise actually, I'm going to make a surprise. So see you tomorrow for the next video. Have a good day.